Welcome back to Mystery Mondays. This is Broken Sword. I don't remember what part it is. 4 or 5, something like that. Broken Sword 1. We're George again. This is George again. I don't know why. I don't have to spend so much time as this American in France.
No.
They should have subtitled this. The subtitle of this game is Shadow of the Templars, but should have been.
I'm not superstitious. Besides, if it only takes a minute, that's not much of a future to look forward to.
It should have been an American in France. An American, I forget what I think he's a lawyer. An American lawyer in France. That's what this game should have been called. We're at Nico's apartment, but she just wandered off as soon as we got off the phone. She was like, she called, she was talking to George, and she was like, all right, you come to my apartment. And then she walked, she was like, no, I'll stay here, you come to me. And then she went to where he was. I don't know if she's back home yet or not.
Do you know a young woman called Nicole Collard?
Oh, Nico is short for Nicole. Okay. I'm going to continue calling her Nico because that's how she originally introduced herself.
Because of the dam. The landlord said he'd fix it before winter sets in.
And it reminds me of Nika. It's an easy transition to make. Wait, Nina. Nika. I played a game with Nika too. That was years and years ago.
What can you
Mecha Nika on this channel. If you want to watch me play another one of these games, if you're at get to the end of this video, you're like, I want to watch him play. I want to watch this guy start to through another game. Maybe check out Mecha Nika, MECHANIKA in the playlist. There's a playlist.
Is it something a dentist?
Because Nika sounds like Nico, kinda. And Nina from what was Secret Files. Secret Files is okay. I would watch Mechanica before Secret Files.
Why you were blessed with the gift?
Well, a bit like satellite television, I suppose.
You weren't blessed with the gift to tell that Nico's so-called cousin that forced her way into her apartment wasn't real. Why am I still talking to this person?
But when I try,
that must
I guess because I was talking nonsense tonight.
That's right.
Oh, she had the option to talk to. She still had dialogue options left. I finally ran out her options with the
I pushed the door gently just above
flower seller. Oh, she told me that. Oh, she is back.
You could make it, monsieur.
She did come back home.
Fine. I'm Nicole. Take a seat, George.
I don't sit. I don't do that.
A beer?
Oh God, he does sit and he crosses his legs.
underneath the cafe.
What kind of man is that?
Smells something bad.
I'm either standing bolt upright vertical, or I'm in a squat, or I'm lying on the ground. That's the only positions I'll assume.
Luck, she said. Luck. Hard work, I'd call it. What happened?
My editor told me to drop this story. Can you believe it?
But
yeah.
You're not gonna do that.
Oh no. I'm going to find out what's behind these killings. It just...
Who's gonna publish it? Do you you have an in with another newspaper or something?
kept very quiet.
I don't really see what the point, or you're gonna self-publish? You're gonna make a zine? Is this another game about writing a zine? God, I'm so sick of games about writing zines.
Material in the cafe. When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right. Just wait until you see this. I developed a film I shot at the cafe. Here, George. It's an enlargement I made.
Okay. She made a big picture. How big?
Look what that guy's wearing.
When he has to cross his legs every time he picks something up off the table or puts something back on the table.
This guy shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh no?
Take a close look at his right cheek.
So he's got
in the shape of a horseshoe.
Or...
I would call him... I was about to say exactly that. Nico. It definitely wasn't a horseshoe. It doesn't look anything like a horseshoe. Can we get a closer? Not from here, we can't.
How come you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you, of course.
The
Found this false nose in the sewer.
false nose. Why are you talking like that? Nobody's gonna think you're European, George.
Don't be cross, George. It says La Risée du Monde.
You wouldn't even pass for Canadian.
It's a costume shop near the Gare Saint-Lazare.
Even to a European. Even a European would sniff that you're not Canadian. So stop trying to use fancy words.
Down the sewer.
That's disgusting, George.
No. I think the stuff on it is grease paint, like actors use or clowns.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
It was in the sewer. It doesn't matter what the stain is. And I don't think putting in your pocket is getting rid of it.
This is the tool I use to get into the sewers.
Fascinating, George.
You're not interested, are you?
Oh, of course I am. I think it was very...
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, it was kind of scary, but, well...
it is super refreshing. Always. Always. I will never have enough praise for a point-and-click adventure game that has this game seems to have individual dialogue options for everybody that you can talk to, combinations with every object you could possibly have in your inventory when you talk to them. That is well above and beyond where most point-and-click adventure games would go.
Tell me more about...
And I'm into it.
Well,
If this game pisses me off, you know,
He bought me my first camera.
with bullshit puzzles,
And my parents had just...
which apparently that sliding puzzle in episode 2, I think it was, that sliding puzzle in episode 2 I don't think was in the original release from what I could tell. They added that in for one of the re-releases.
Yes.
But if this game pisses me off, at least
I didn't mind.
it does one thing incredibly well, and that is just with just sheer amounts
I
of
don't mind talking about it.
unique
It was more like an old thing, really. I was joking.
unique responses to you showing things to people.
That's why I went to college.
I mean, just the amount of dialogue in general.
No, I couldn't afford the materials.
You could just, if you want to just listen to people talk, you can.
I've yet turned to minimalism.
I don't think you have to click all these. I don't think it's necessary.
Squirrel hair.
Why squirrel hair?
I did printing. I used to eat the potatoes.
you wait. Were you eating? Okay,
Oh,
all right. I was asking her questions about herself. What you're a journalist. You can't be having problems with people asking you questions.
Previous victim.
People asking you too many questions about yourself. You ask too many questions about other people, so you need to shut your mouth.
money from vitamins in the post-war
Vitamins.
Imagine it. Millions of housewives literally speeding their butts off.
Which one? Who?
Witness in the case.
I clicked on a clown, didn't I? I clicked on the clown.
Swears he was led to his death by a snowman.
No, we're talking about the other costume
The
killers.
controversial Japanese politician
He wasn't a clown on the other ones.
fortune from his father's electrochemical consortium.
How did he die?
At the hands, or should I say flippers, of a giant emperor penguin.
Snowman, a penguin, and now a clown.
Oh, a mime.
To add mime to the list, but stop myself. I really didn't want to have to explain to George about my father's involvement
Right.
with Cochon.
You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And
Why would you have to bring that up?
The costume parties.
I don't blame you for being...
I think because it's not like a natural thing. It's like, oh, there was also a mime that killed the French guy, the French president or whatever. There was a mime that killed this guy. You don't have to tell him that he was involved with your father at all. So the only explanation I can think is that she's like, oh, but it's a lie by omission. So instead of a lie by omission, she's doing a lie by omission by omission. So if the lie is far enough removed, then it doesn't count. I don't want to tell him about this, so I'm not going to tell him about the other thing that I'll feel obligated to tell him about this if I tell him about the other thing. I feel like if you would feel obligated to tell somebody about something, if you tell them about something else, then you probably should also feel obligated to tell them about that other thing. This, that, and the other thing. This is a completely new location. George has places that he's allowed to go that Nico's not allowed to go. Or I guess, no. I just never went there as Nico. Guess I didn't need to. Let's go back to the cafe as George. Call Nico. Let's call Nico up on the phone. Oh, we can't. We can talk to this guy again, though.
Hello? Who is this? Mr. Todrick? Oh,
Yeah, it's me again. I'm glad you remember me. Oh, do you remember...
a suit for a man with a scar on his face? A scar in the shape of a crescent.
I guess he folded. He realized that Nico was right. He's like, I guess it doesn't look anything like a horseshoe, does it?
I can't tell you anything unless you give me his name.
Alright. Well then, I guess I'm not leaving you alone for now, am I? Man, George really is a quintessential American. Hey, I'm gonna pressure you into telling me something that you probably shouldn't tell me. And if you don't tell me, fuck you.
Excuse me.
Bonjour, monsieur. Please, come in. Welcome. Leave the mundane world behind, for in these four walls, fantasy is king.
You got this soap.
Costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were
I don't think he's offering you a costume.
incredible?
I think you need to tap your toe under the desk.
Your elder sister's lingerie?
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a brassiere. I just need some information.
Of course.
Nah, I think you can pull it off. You pull it off like that jock look, the fraternity guy look. Fraternity guy in a bra. That's a very specific look, but they do it all the time. I think you would pull it off. So you look like a guy who was in a fraternity and probably wants to relive those days.
I'm number 7.
So go ahead and buy a bra, George. Live your truth.
Monsieur, la crème de la crème of sister.
Embrace your inner
Have you sold any?
frat boy.
Yes, toucan.
Do you know? Have you ever?
For a man who
Oh.
hired a clown costume from you.
I guess it makes sense that he would have bought it from here.
Don't you keep a record of costumes that you've rented out?
Of course, monsieur, but
Well, then I'd like to see the records. Give me the names of everyone who's rented a clown suit.
impossible. There are too many.
That's not the. I don't think that's the issue should have. This random American walks off the street and says, "Give me a list of all your customers." No. Who? Who are you?
Nose back.
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
I understand. It's 2023.
Do you recognize this man?
Oui, he was here this morning. That
This
is
game was ahead of its time in germ consciousness.
I remember the scar.
Oh, the music. This part must be important. I'll listen.
Bozo the clown and Seamus the pixie.
The next one's gonna be a pixie.
Green silk with a taffeta lining. He gave
I don't know what taffeta means.
Monsieur Khan.
Con?
What does this?
Do you want to see my tool? I mean, it's there. I have to.
A man named Plantile?
I do not recall anyone of that name.
Okay, thank you. I'll come back if I have anything else.
Pleasure, monsieur. Allow me to shake you by the hand.
Oh no, I thought.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a buzzer, doesn't he? Yes, of course he does. Why does the music do?
What are you trying to do? Kill me?
It's a joy buzzer, Mike.
I never saw the funny side of electroshock.
It's not really electricity.
It is yours to keep.
All right, thank you,
License?
No, but I give you
George. How have you never?
warning, monsieur.
Have you never heard of a joy buzzer?
It off before you visit the toilet.
All right. Well, now I have to talk to him again. I got this. Oh,
Are you sure this is the same man
Okay.
who hired the clown?
Certainement.
okay. I actually want.
Do you want this buzzer back?
No, you.
I'm sure he's got more.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
My.
I'm starting to think George is an imbecile. What is this? Oh, okay. At first I thought it was like some sort of heavy metal. It's just awful sound recording. Can't go back. Oh no, we're already there, I guess. Can't go back to a place you already are. Is this door locked again? It was locked for Nico, but I'm George. Maybe you should just refuse to go in, I don't remember.
Hi there.
I-
Remember me?
I've got to try this buzzer out on everybody now.
Who?
The man in the sewer.
I'm still looking.
I'm sifting through the evidence.
That's disgusting.
Rather you than me, monsieur.
I think I've already talked to this guy then.
I take a lot of
Alright, he won't talk to me anymore. Let's try to get Nico with the buzzer then. Oops. This is not right. Nice place. This place. Oh, what's this?
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Was this necessary? Oh,
The guy at the novelty shop gave me this.
What is it?
A hand buzzer. You put it in your hand and give people electric shocks.
Why?
It's a gag. A practical
don't pretend like you...
Use it on me, I'll break your arm.
Okay. I get the picture. I
So-
have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
If I ever get to use this on somebody, I get the feeling George is going to be absolutely gleeful about it.
Hello, my...
And he's super pissed off when it got used on him.
Shake my hand.
No, I wouldn't. I can see the future, remember?
Right.
You
Oops.
recognize the man in the...
Okay, it's worked. I clicked the right one.
Hunk.
He's a killer.
I can...
That doesn't mean anything.
His eyes say it all.
Being a killer isn't mutually exclusive with being a hunk. You're going to be a killer hunk. There's a lot of those. That's how they have ice. Oops. Oops. That's how they ice so many. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come back. I clicked the wrong button. Bye.
I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Hello. I must leave. Alright, please. Alright, take your time, George.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
What do you want now?
I want to shake your
Would
hand.
you like to shake my hand, Sergeant?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur. The gesture could be misconstrued.
I understand.
Do you recognize this dirty tissue?
I told you,
I hope it works on somebody at least once. I hope I get the chance to buzz somebody
This false nose.
don't try my patience.
that's not part of a puzzle. If I get to buzz somebody as part of a puzzle, that's fine.
Photograph?
No, monsieur.
But I want to be able to buzz somebody who's not for no reason.
He's taking off his grease paint and costume.
Then there is nothing to link this man with the killing.
Nothing? Look at those murderous eyes.
Hardly likely to get him convicted.
You picked the right jury.
Did I show you my tools, Sergeant?
All you got to do is get the right jury, and you can
Honestly, you
convict anybody anything. I did show him that already. Oh, this is the wrong guy. I wanted to talk to your boss, but I guess I'll talk.
Named Khan. He's a shifty-looking guy with a scar on his right cheek.
No, monsieur. Has this man any connection with the bombing of the cafe?
Yes. I believe Khan was the name he used when he hired the clown costume.
Oh, he doesn't have any response to that. Okay,
Also here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
of course. That's who I came here for. I've been wasting my time with you because I forgot what he looked like.
It's Stobart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
All right.
Hi, Inspector. Remember me?
But of course, Doctor, my mind is a well-ordered faculty.
Right. Do you want to shake my hand?
Education systems, that's the envy of the Bibliothèque Nationale.
I'm not really interested. Okay,
Just exercise.
that's fine.
Just as our muscles waste through inactivity, so our minds decay.
All I asked was, do you remember me?
Learn to exercise
I don't-
their wits daily.
It's fine. It's okay.
It worked. He was pompous and patronizing, but he had style.
George, you're easily impressed.
Told about the bombing.
You're not helping me.
Investigate.
You're not helping your case with me thinking you're an ignoramus.
Off the case.
Oh, all right.
The murderer, the dead guy.
It is out of my hands.
The conspiracy. Oh, I can't try to shake his hand. That's a shame.
I told you, monsieur, the case is closed. I have washed my hands of the whole affair.
Then I'll have to continue my investigations without...
No. You must forget the business of the clown completely.
That's obviously not going to happen.
Stobard.
I was never an ordinary tourist. I'm an American tourist.
Find out the ID of the guy who was killed in the explosion?
I already knew who he was.
Oh, which one?
I heard that the bomb victim's name was Plantow.
Your sources are reliable.
He
All right, thanks.
shot at the Treasury, wasn't he? Maybe that's why you've been taken off the case.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I cannot comment.
All right.
So long, Inspector.
You're not going to say thanks for nothing to the cop? Pussy. George is a pussy.
See you later, Sergeant.
I'm going to steal your book.
It was just some police paperwork.
A search warrant. And they just leave those out there like that? Oh, the phone.
Hello? Who is this? Mr. Todrick? Oh, it's you again. What
All right, I got the name. Khan.
I'm looking for is called Khan. He bought a suit from you, remember?
Mr. Khan.
No, it was Monsieur Khan.
I remember him.
Yes, I...
Not Mr. Khan. That's a different guy.
I don't remember the room number. It was upstairs. The second room on the right-hand side of the corridor.
Thanks to...
Well, that's just as good as a room number.
Now I've got you, Mr. Clown.
All right, back to the hotel then. Returns to hotel. Here we are. This one doesn't. You can't double click this one because it's a gears, not a. It's pretty annoying. If I'm being honest.
Hi there. Remember me?
Ah, mais oui, Inspector. Have you found him?
Yes.
Who?
The man in the...
I'm...
All right. How do I get to the hotel? I thought that was the hotel. Oh, maybe we should go back to Nico, I guess.
There was nothing of it.
Okay. Nico's apartment seems like the way to be. I thought I was so clever. Oh no, Hotel Ubu, there it is. I guess we might as well stop by Nico's apartment on the way there.
Hi.
Oh,
Oh boy. Nope. Never mind.
okay. I'll see you later.
Thought I might share some information, but it turns out I'm not. There we go. Hotel Ubu. What's this guy?
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Alright.
See you later.
You know what?
You see me first.
I don't know what that means. But maybe I'll find out what that means next week when we scour this hotel for a clown on Mystery Mondays.